don't know. I just hope everyone's having a great day.
Honestly, I find it hilarious that she's trying to act nice after threatening to kill his dog. But back to the video.
So when you said you were gonna kill my dog, what exactly did you mean by that?
I'm going to steal your dog, obviously, when you're not looking, and I'm going to murder him.
Objection. You are 8 years old. My dog is literally taller than you.
Damn, I thought this was an interview, not an execution. Jeez.
Anyway, Steak invites an individual to speak with him, and secretly, it's Pat God, you know, the person who roasts everyone on the internet. And let me just play this for you.
Oh, you want to make fun of me having a wank, huh? You want to make fun of me having a wank, huh?
You actually had a wank, though.
Battle of the Wall! You dirty, disgusting, religion-hating, rage-baiting, city got-to-edit creating, and other native violating, looking ass bitch! You headshot your dirty ass the fuck up before I play it! You ugly ass! What's your bitch ass up? Somebody get that thing up. What the fuck you talking about? What's your broke as hell?
Okay, for the sake of mine and everyone else's eardrums, I'm just gonna cut it off. But you can tell that was an interesting interview at the end, where Pat God is just roasting the ever-living shit out of her. But recently, there's been a new development, which is honestly really weird. So basically, it turns out that the person they were speaking to in that interview wasn't even Bella the Wolf. It was just a paid actor. And it turns out, it's the same thing for when people had interviews with Bella the Wolf's dad or whatever. Literally, her entire online presence is fake. Like, I genuinely don't think she's ever spoken before, because the content on her channel isn't even her speaking. It's just hired voice actors.
Reading my Discord questions.
So yeah, that video was around 9 months ago, and this is what her recent videos sound like.
Reading my Discord questions.
Like, this is the most blatant hiring of a voice actor I've seen in my life. And honestly, I see why she does it, because if you genuinely use your real voice or had an internet presence, you're cooked. You can't just make content like this and not expect something bad to happen to you. But once again, we all have to realize that at the end of the day, this is just rage bait, and interacting with it just makes the problem worse at the end of the day. Oh, then you might say to yourself, well then Gallistic, why are you making a video on it? If you know it's rage bait, why are you interacting with it? Not just boosting her presence even further.
Mention her bitch ass.
I just want to get views, man. Like, at the end of the day, she's getting views, I'm getting views. Realistically, she's not getting paid anything off of YouTube Shorts, because I don't think YouTube will let her into the YouTube Partner Program. If they did, that's genuinely something else. But yeah, man, I just want to get views at the end of the day. Speaking of views, in order for me to get more views, like and subscribe. We're almost at 35K. It'd be a dream. Anyway, back to the video.
They were basically reaching out to you, annoying you quite a bit, and sort of made you do this thing where you pretended to be her dad, and then afterward they were talking to you and they were telling you that you shouldn't like tell anyone that you're not, that it was actually you.
So yeah, the only way Bella the Wolf made this person act like they were their dad is by literally somehow scraping the internet or finding explicit photos of him and then threatening to leak all of them if he came out and told, you know, everyone that he was just acting, which is honestly stupidly scummy. Like, at that point, just hire someone on Fiverr for $15, because there's no reason why you should try to ruin someone's life just so they can act as your dad or something stupid. Along with that, I'm pretty sure blackmail is illegal, but you guys could form your own opinion on if you think this is blackmail or not.
And saying that if he tells the truth that he's not her father, and if he talks to someone like me and exposes Bella, that Bella was going to dox him. And later in this call, it gets a little bit graphic. He actually told me that Bella got into possession of some pictures of him, or Bella's friend, and they were threatening to release those pictures of him if he decided to expose her.
So yeah, they blatantly blackmailed someone. But honestly, I feel like this entire situation has a deeper meaning to it, because at the end of the day, it's just a random girl on the internet making some rage bait video. No matter what happens or what videos she makes, it'll never have an effect on your day-to-day life. 10 years from now, will you remember getting mad at some random 30-second long video that a YouTuber named Bella the Wolf made? There's no reason for us to fight fire with fire, so please, don't send hate. Her non-existent career will definitely die out soon enough. And the thing is, there's billions of people out there all trying to make it through the day. So once again, don't let one of them ruin it for you. One small interaction on the internet shouldn't ruin the rest of your day. After all, life is a lot more than just a few pixels on a screen.
Bella the Wolf exceeded every limit possible. This is supposed to be her and her best friend after shooting Steak and his dog, a YouTuber, that confronted her about her recent and past behavior on social media.
Why does it matter if she's a minor? She literally made videos threatening my life. So just because she's a minor, that's okay. Just because she's small and young, it's okay that she's threatening to kill my dog. She is being racist.
You think this was a lot? Today, we're diving deep into the rabbit hole that is Gacha life. Specifically, the chaos brought to you by none other than Bella the Wolf. If you've never heard of her, congrats on your content management. But buckle up and keep your hands inside at all times, because this shit is about to get f***ing crazy. We're looking at a video where she's boldly claiming to be better than Jesus. Yes, you heard that right. Let's break down what's happening here. First, we've got Jesus holding a lamb. Classic stuff, right? And then, bam, Bella's Gacha character pops up with a smug bye-bye, like she's about to take over the whole divine operation. The caption, I'm better. Oh, Bella, sweetie. Comparing yourself to Jesus is a bold move, like comparing your high school garage band to the Beatles. Picture this. It's 2021, and Bella the Wolf is just another Gacha life creator, cranking out those cute little characters like the rest of the internet's tween army. But then, something clicks. Maybe she got bored, maybe she just watched one too many villain origin stories. But suddenly, she's not just here to play, she's here to conquer. Before you know it, she's swapped out her gacha for gospel. And she's not just another creator, she's self-appointed as the new deity on the block. And the wild part? People start buying into it, like she's selling the next big thing in a pyramid scheme.
Please don't call me twin. I don't look like you, bad bitch, and I'm cocky. Make a hating hoe uncomfortable.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that. Not even Judas would stoop that low. Calling Bella the Wolf a Jesus twin is like comparing a used tissue to the Mona Lisa. One's a snotty mess, and the other's got actual value. And let's be honest, Bella's contributions are about as valuable as the tissue. By the end of 2021, Bella's content was taking a nosedive straight into the bazaar. It's like she woke up one day and thought, why settle for internet fame when I can go full-blown megalomaniac? So she starts posting videos and making claims that would make even the most devoted cult leader do a double take. And the internet? Oh, they noticed. But instead of backing off, Bella ramped things up, throwing her self-proclaimed divinity into overdrive. It wasn't just a shift. It was like she decided to hit the gas and never look back, leaving a trail of confused followers and seriously concerned onlookers in her wake.
Also claims to have started a religion called Bellaism or Bellism, and claims to be some sort of second deity or a god.
According to Bella, if you're into Jesus or Allah, you're basically a nobody. But if you worship her, well, congratulations. You're now in the cool kids club, led by the most delusional leader you never asked for.
Don't copy my flow, no. Just leave me alone.
And Bella didn't just dip her toes into crazy. She dove headfirst. She starts cranking out these holy texts with herself as the star, like she's rewriting history one cringe post at a time. Imagine the nerve it takes to plaster your face over religious icons and then act like you're blessing the internet with your presence. And the wildest part? She meant every word. Bella wasn't just pushing limits. She was steamrolling right over them, leaving everyone in her wake wondering what the actual hell happened to that cute little gacha creator from last year.
It's announced in her community, a famous YouTuber is calling out Bella. Report him. What is this, some type of secret publicized cult?
Not so. Bella wasn't content with just being the self-proclaimed goddess of gacha. Nope. She needed followers, an army of loyal minions to back her up. Enter her Discord server, a place where decency goes to die and toxicity thrives, like it's being fertilized. This wasn't your average fan group. This was Bella's personal hellscape, where the rules were simple. Worship Bella or get ready to be dragged through the mud.
There's also some clips online, one from Tyler's video, talking about how Bella likes to accuse people, if they ever try to stand up against her, of being predators themselves, which is a great allegation to throw around. We love watering down serious situations.
By late 2022, Bella's Discord was like a breeding ground for online chaos. She didn't just let the toxicity happen, she encouraged it. Screenshots started leaking of Bella, and her mods egging on members to mass report and harass anyone who dared to criticize her. It's like she took all the worst parts of the internet, mixed them up in a cauldron, and poured them out into her server. Criticize Bella? Expect a tidal wave of hate DMs and false reports coming your way, courtesy of her digital mob.
Take notice of Ty's newest video and will ask her fans in announcements to report it and take it down, likely to either annoy Ty or hide the truth catching up to her.
You'd think with that kind of influence, she might use it to, I don't know, do some charity or an anti-bullying campaign, but nope. Bella thrived on the rings of hell she was generating. The more toxic her community got, the more she seemed to revel in it. It's like she was feeding off the drama, turning her server into a virtual dumpster fire, and you thought there was nothing worse than a Swiftie? Just when you thought Bella had hit peak delusion, she decides to pick a fight with, of all people, soldiers. Yep, she went after the military like it was her sworn enemy. In early 2023, Bella dropped a rant that basically painted soldiers as the bad guys in every story. According to her, they're all rats who deserve zero respect. Why? Who the hell knows? Maybe she's got a beef with Call of Duty or something.
So then eventually she goes viral for, trigger warning, no pun intended, unaliving soldiers. I blurred out some of the videos, but you can find all this stuff on her platforms till this day. So she completely has beef with anybody that serves their country, and even in her bio to this day, she says, and I quote, "Soldiers equal rats that don't deserve mercy. They get praised for unaliving innocent people."
And the best part? This is better than your ex's gaslighting attempt. Bella tried to spin this narrative as part of her divine mission, like she was some kind of prophet speaking truth to power. But all she really did was alienate more people and prove once again that she's living in a world of her own, one where logic and basic respect don't seem to exist. The last person who lived in a similar delusional multiverse was a certain genocidal maniac in Germany. Honestly, it feels like they must have gone to the same kindergarten.
I think the like to comment ratio says a lot about this.
Now we get to the part where Bella really shows us how low she can sink, her infamous take on Technoblade. So, Technoblade, a beloved Minecraft YouTuber, passes away, leaving millions of fans heartbroken. And what does Bella do? She decides this is the perfect moment to prove she's got zero class. She drops a comment calling him a bald pig who deserved it, and even doubles down by putting that vile sentiment in her YouTube bio. At this point, it's like that cringe joke you're praying your drunk uncle won't say at New Year's, but of course, he does. It's the kind of tastelessness that's almost impressive in its audacity, but still absolutely wrong.
If you want to know what her response to the Technoblade hate is, it's she allegedly already had cancer, and because she's a quote-unquote god, she didn't die.
And when people start calling her out for being a heartless monster, what does Bella do? She pulls the ultimate pity card. I have cancer too, so it's fine. No, Bella, it's not fine. This isn't some dark humor bit where you're a Jewish comedian making fun of your own culture. You're spewing vile bullshit about someone who just passed away. WTF. Let's get a bit more into the fake cancer. What she tried this time is to pull the ultimate sympathy scam, claiming she's got cancer. And here's the predictable twist. It's all a big fat lie. Yeah, she wasn't just playing God. She was playing with people's emotions like a bad Mexican novella villain, but with even worse acting. Bella dropped the I have cancer bomb like she was expecting everyone to suddenly forget what a crazy she'd been. Don't hate me, I have cancer, she practically cried, like we're supposed to forget her bullshit just because she played the C card. But when people started digging deeper, it turned out her story had more holes than Al Pacino in Scarface.
Alright, so honestly, I'm just gonna say a 10-year-old should not be on Discord, especially how dangerous it should be. But when I found out his phone number, I decided to leak it because obviously he was being really disrespectful to me. Obviously he would have been really fine in my server.
This one is just amazing. She decides to drop a fake phone number into her Discord server, claiming it's hers. But Guess what? It wasn't. It actually belongs to a 10-year-old kid. Because nothing says, I'm a responsible internet personality, like dragging a literal child into your bull.
Yesterday, some girl or some person who goes on the internet by Bella the Wolf put my son, and here he is, that's Miles, put Miles' number on a Discord server, said that it was hers, and told people to call. Since then, Miles has gotten over 500 text messages, over 200 phone calls, and voicemails that we've had to deal with.
So there's this poor 10-year-old boy, probably just trying to play some Minecraft, when suddenly his phone starts blowing up with messages from Bella's minions. And these weren't just "Hi, how are you" texts. We're talking about a flood of vile, hate-filled messages, because of course that's the kind of crowd Bella attracts. It's like Bella decided that doxing was too passé and opted for a new level of reckless stupidity instead.
Today, I checked his phone while he was at school, and there was voicemails and text messages saying the N-word with the N-I-G-G-E-R. You know, and I don't know if they're seeing that.
And when the truth finally comes out, Bella apologized. Does she even acknowledge the mess she's made? Nope. She just shrugs it off like it's no big deal. Because why not add traumatizing kids to her growing list of hobbies? At this rate, she's on a mission to see how many lives she can mess up before the internet collectively tells her to f*** off.
I sent them D-pics and I sent them a picture of somebody carving their initials in their arm and all this other stuff, faking all these DMs. I'm not surprised that she would go this length and even lie on other people as well.
Just when you thought Bella couldn't get any more desperate, she decided to flex her non-existent Photoshop skills. Because apparently, all that honesty and integrity she's been serving up just wasn't cutting it for her. So, in late 2023, Bella sets her sights on Ty Records, a fellow content creator who had the audacity to criticize her. She cooks up some cringeworthy fake messages, trying to paint him as a creep, a weirdo, Mr. Beast's long-lost twin, you name it. But here's the kicker. Her attempt was so bad, it looked like she didn't even try. We're talking Canva for Dummies, level bad.
Horribly fake multiple screenshots of Discord DMs between Ty and Bella, and getting her whole crew to draw horrible art of Ty, most of it depicting Ty being killed in the most gruesome ways possible.
Bella thought she was being slick, but instead, she was about as subtle as a neon sign flashing, desperate for attention. The internet saw right through her half-assed work, and instead of dragging Ty down, she just buried herself even deeper. It's like watching someone trip over their own shoelaces while trying to win a marathon. It's sad, it's cringe, and yeah, you almost feel sorry for them. Almost. And what did Bella get out of this genius move? A big, fat nothing, except more backlash. Instead of making Ty look bad, she ended up with egg on her face, and a reputation that somehow managed to sink even lower. At this point, it's like she's in a limbo competition with herself, and against all odds, she keeps finding new ways to lower the bar.
Her TikTok is banned, and her Discord account was suspended. Hopefully that never comes back, especially after all the DMs I've seen her send people of telling them to unalive themselves.
So what's the moral of this story? Bella the Wolf might have started out as just another gacha life creator, but she's become a symbol of everything that can go wrong when you let your ego and toxicity run wild online. If you're out there making content, take this as a lesson. Don't be like Bella. The internet has enough negativity as it is. Instead, focus on creating something positive, something that brings people together instead of tearing them apart. And if you ever feel the urge to start a cult around your online persona, maybe just take a deep breath and step away from the people. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe, and remember, don't be a Bella. Stay awesome, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next one.
Is this medically approved?
Upgrade complete. Time to make these zombies regret messing with me and my super.
Locked, loaded, and pack a punch. This gun means business. Let's paint this town red with zombie guts.
Well, weapon upgraded. I hope I don't accidentally blow myself up with this. Weapon upgraded? Hope I can control this. Is a little bit intimidating. Oh, I feel a little lightheaded. Guys? This box just spat this out? Oops, excuse me. Is this medically approved? Hey there. So, I hate to ask, but I seem to have run out of ammo. Is this medically approved? Oh no, a teddy bear? This isn't what I had in mind.
Oh, hey! Look what I got! I wonder if it's one of Aldrich's science experiments. Weapon upgraded. I hope I can handle this newfound power. Weapon upgraded? Oh, I hope I can control this. It's a little bit intimidating.
Ready to show these suckers what a real weapon looks like. Ah!